Welcome into Busch Stadium in downtown St. Louis. MLB The Show has action out of the NL Central. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. First pitch coming your way next. And now here's the starter for St. Louis, Kyle Leahy.
Well, last time out, he's only able to complete 4 innings, but really battled. Didn't have his best stuff. I look for him to be better in this one.
All right, ready to get underway. TJ Friedl getting ready to hit.
Number 29, TJ Friedl.
And that's how this series begins. Strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Chopper right side. Burleson steps on the bag. 1 out in the top of the first. Here's the lineup for the Reds. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Nathaniel Lowe.
Well, he's an extremely tough out right now, putting together some great at-bats one after another. And some people don't realize in the team context what that does, making that pitcher work harder. He passes the baton to a teammate and lets somebody else get it done. Has an on-base percentage over 500 in his last 10 games. Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's the strike. 95 of that one.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Ball. Just getting started here in St. Louis. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Up with it, fires to first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Two outs, base is empty. In now for the Reds, Elly De La Cruz. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the first. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. On the mound for the Reds, Brady Singer. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Veteran guy out there on the hill, so ready for anything and everything that'll come his way. I'm sure he's got a solid plan of attack against this offense.
Stepping in, Alec Burleson.
First baseman, number 41, Alec Burleson.
In the air, right field. Marte has a beat on it. One up, one down. Here's the Cardinals lineup now. Down to the 8th spot, a guy that's trying to get back on track at the plate, Thomas Saggese.
Yeah, but he just hasn't been himself at all lately. I mean, it's hard to know if it's mechanical, if it's mental. It's just a struggle all the way around. It's something that everybody goes through. I think the key is you've got to stick to the process. You've got to focus on every pitch and don't worry about the result. Take it one pitch at a time, one at bat at a time.
Singer, certainly one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and double-digit strikeouts are not out of the norm in his starts. Late with the swing there.
He wants to give the bullpen the day off and the defense behind him because he knows he can strike anybody out. And the way that hitters are swinging, they're trying to lift, trying to get the ball in the air. He's going to take advantage of that.
On the ground to first. And foul ball. There's a process, too, right? The way he goes about setting up hitters.
Yeah, and he's coming right at you. He's going to get ahead in the count. And when you're a hitter and you find yourself 0-2, 1-2 with a guy who has 3 to 4 pitches that are nasty, you are very defensive. And he plays upon that, and many times he comes out on top.
1-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Now, Nelson Velazquez. Two down, nobody on. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's got a chance. Out of here. He crushes that one to center field. Third home run of the season. The Cardinals score first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Singer, 29 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. Can't make contact with the sweeper. In the air, out towards left center. And that is that. Cards on the board first with this solo blast. It's now 1-0. It's an NL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Back here at Busch Stadium. Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Nathaniel Lowe.
Ball, that's out.
Pat Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make players earn it.
Yeah.
Right through there for a strike.
Ball.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Ground ball right side. Throws to first and quickly one away in the second.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Just
Off the plate,
missed.
ball one.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Just off the outside edge. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. So the call stands. That knocks them down to one challenge left.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Fastball for a strike. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Will Benson, the next to hit for the Reds.
Hey.
And that drops in for a strike. Set down on strikes. That K is his third of the game. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Back here in St. Louis, we head to the bottom of the second. Jordan Walker now at the plate. Fastball for a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 1-2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Touches down. That's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting 6th, catcher Pedro Pages.
Pages went deep in his most recent game.
Inside ball.
Walker, the board here at first with nobody out. A little out front there as he swings through it. And that's outside.
Outside.
Two now. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Two now. In the air to left center. Friedl settles under it. And there's one down.
Batting 7th, center fielder, Victor Scott II.
One out man at first. Victor Scott next up for the Cardinals.
Too much swing and miss in his at-bats recently, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Hey!
The 1-1. And a swing and a miss there.
Not sure exactly what he was thinking there. Good sinker ball pitcher goes with the fastball in a double play situation when he needs something on the ground.
The 1-2. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Now a relay to third. He's in there.
Batting 8th, second baseman, Thomas Saggese.
Ball inside.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Two on, one out. That one fouled off. Liner caught it second.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And now, Cesar Prieto.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Late on that fastball. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swings through that. Oh, 2 now. Sets him down looking. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. End of 2 here at Busch Stadium. St. Louis out front, 1-0. You're watching St. Louis Cardinals baseball on the show Midwest.
Now give me that, come up off that, cause I want that. You can see that, I'ma need that. Show me where the cheese at, where you keep that. I ain't looking for no feedback. Just the cheese, man.
Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers.
That's not the first time they've watched a fastball zip by for a strike. I don't know if they're taking intentionally in those spots, but I'd like to see them more aggressive with those pitches.
This one in the air, center field. Scott under this one. And there's one away.
Batting 8th, right fielder, Noelvi Marte.
Just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
That one almost got him.
That's a ball.
The count 2-1. That one ripped, and that's got extra bases written all over it. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
He was all over that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
One out, runner at second. Tyler Stephenson, the next to hit for the Reds. Right through there for a strike. Man at second. Late swing fouled off. Towards first. Burleson takes it to the bag. That's out number 2.
Up next for Cincinnati, center fielder TJ Friedl.
And a curve misses outside.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. And that's the 3rd out. Reds lead 1. They trail here 1-0. We go to the last of the 3rd, and here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Alec Burleson.
Nope.
In the air, left field, Benson. Long run on his horse. He's got it. 1 away.
Up next for the Cardinals, left fielder Lars Nootbar.
And that one ripped to left. Lunges, got it.
All right, kind of lost his balance at the end there and gave us a little flare, but that was a really nice job tracking it down, and that thing was sinking fast. If it gets by him, it was going to roll for a while.
2 down, bases empty. Nelson Velazquez digs in now. Swinging a foul straight back. Foul ball there. 2 down, nobody on. Strike 3, throws him with the front door slider. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
That pitch is out.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Strike 2.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up if he wants to have a good at bat.
Swing and a miss. And that's 4 strikeouts. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Hey!
That's a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
On the ground to the left. Over to first.
He's out.
2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. He's 0 for 1.
Hey!
Close but called a ball. And the count even 1-1. Out towards right center field. Scott settles underneath it. And that is that. Offense held in check there to the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Reds nothing. It's an NL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Back here in St. Louis, now up the Cardinals number 4 hitter, Nolan Gorman. Fastball is outside. Next offering is fouled back. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. The 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Just a great slider right there. And I think the key for pitchers and what hitters don't want to see is if a pitcher misses with that pitch, that he misses off the edge of the strike zone rather than in the middle of the strike zone. And right there, excellent execution, and it finished up in a perfect spot.
Pulls that one foul. This one in the air, center field. 2 down.
Up next for the Cardinals, catcher Pedro
Pages, the next to hit. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Pages goes 5 feet 11 inches, 27 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Comes up empty. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals, but they lead it 1-0.
Don't gas me up, seen too many folks get evaporated. Fade away with no baskets made, and that's tragic, ain't it? Recipe for disaster, waiting your eggs in one basket breaking. That's why I got 2 clicks on the side like an Apple payment. I'm brighter than the golden arches. Oppenheimer rhyming, ain't no CGI.
We go to the top of the 5th, and now the designated hitter for the Reds, Eugenio Suarez.
Well, these Reds, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
The 1-1. And that one hammered back there. And gone! Eugenio Suarez blasts one out, and they tie it up. It's 1-1.
He's swinging a red-hot bat. This isn't the first home run we've seen him hit these last few games, and it probably won't be the last. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it. At this point, they'll take base runners any way they can get them, then hope it turns into something more. But this might end up being one of those games to forget. Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Action in the St. Louis bullpen. Hunter Dobbins, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Graceffo getting cranked up as well. Struck him out without a swing. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Sal Stewart.
Here's the third baseman, Sal Stewart. Hey! One out, bases empty, and a run in, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one finds the zone. That is strike 2. Outside with a breaking ball. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. On the ground, right side. Throw to first in time.
Up next for Cincinnati, right fielder Noelvi Marte.
Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. Almost got him.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
And he swings through that one.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Two down, nobody on. Line drive, and there's a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Here's the catcher to hit, Tyler Stephenson.
Hey!
And now the 0-1. This one in the air, right field. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And that'll do it. Reds draw even on this solo job. All even now at 1-1. This is Cardinals baseball on the show Midwest. Back here at Busch Stadium, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Victor Scott.
Victor Scott the second.
Bunting for a hit, he pops it up. And that's a bunt single that was placed perfectly.
It doesn't surprise anyone when he gets on base by dropping down a bunt. I mean, this is just the latest example of him using his speed to his advantage and showing off his skills with the bat. That was very nice.
Just off the inside edge. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out.
That's outside.
Right through there for a strike. And that one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
2-2 now. Runner on the go. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. Two on the way. Got him swinging for the strikeout.
Now, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs.
But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Go ahead run on base. Cesar Prieto will hit next.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And a base hit to third. Save. And the go-ahead runs at third.
Definitely found the perfect spot. Those can be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
That one's in there. 0-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Two on, 1 out. And that one fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Here's the 0-2.
Too high. Ball.
Popped in the air. Left field. He's got it. Runner tags from third. In to score from third. They take the lead. It's 2-1.
What a time to miss the cutoff, Boog. If he puts that throw on the money, they've got a chance to get that runner at home. Instead, a critical run scores. That could swing this game.
Lars Nootbar next up for the Cardinals. Swing and a ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Up next for the Cardinals, designated hitter, Nelson Velazquez.
And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Ripped, but it curls foul. Two outs, a couple of base runners at first and second. Fought off foul. On the ground, McLain to first. They limit the damage here. They get a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We're through 5. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Reds 1. You're watching St. Louis Cardinals baseball on the show Midwest. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. A new pitcher in the game, Hunter Dobbins.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
Here's the center fielder, TJ Friedl. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. fastball for a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Ryan Stanek, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. O'Brien warming up as well. There's a line drive to left field. And that gets down into the gap. And a good start to the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And that one is in for a strike. The Reds with the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Checks over to first, back safely. And the 0-1. There goes the runner. That's in for a strike. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice job of stealing second right there.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Friedl leads off second with nobody out. Up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. And he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there. An infield single.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Big at bat coming up with Elly De La Cruz stepping in. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
First offering, runner goes. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and that was not close.
They are being real aggressive to put some runs on the board, get two runners now in the scoring position. Excellent job of stealing second base and staying out of a potential double play. Now that can kind of backfire and kill your rally, but it worked out nicely. Now a chance to do some damage.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
The 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play.
No surprise there. The outfielder knew that he was going to try to tag. Set up nicely behind the ball. Came through it. Got a very strong throw off. And on the money to the catcher. Nice job with the tag. Great defensive play.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Scott in and to his right, and that's the third out. So one left for Cincinnati. They're down 2-1. Back here in St. Louis, now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Nolan Gorman.
Hey!
The 0-1.
Ball.
Gets him down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Up next for the Cardinals.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Walker.
Bounce to third. Stewart slings it across. That's a very athletic play.
Up next for the Cardinals. Catcher Pedro Pages.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Pedro Pages. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Ground ball up the middle. Over to Lowe. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Reds 1. We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the Reds DH, Eugenio Suarez.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
That's in there. That's strike 1.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Way back there, and that one is foul, so we'll try it again.
Well, the hitter's got his timing down for the breaking ball. If you're a pitcher, if you can get that fastball in on the hand, it's going to be very difficult for that hitter.
Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. Still able to get it there in time. He keeps his composure and they get the out.
Just a great effort all the way around at third base right there. Nice job to get a glove on it with the dive, but it was the recovery that was so impressive. If he doesn't hop to his feet and get the throw off in such a fluid motion over there, I kind of doubt he gets the out.
That finds the mark on the inside corner. Dobbins pitching for the 20th time this season, and he was drafted in the 8th round in 2021. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
That's ball 2.
And now 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The Cards trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. And that one hit to first. Burleson takes it himself, and 2 away to start the 7th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Next for Cincinnati, Sal Stewart. And he'll challenge that called strike. So the call will stand. 1 challenge remaining for them now. Swing and a foul out of play. Two down, nobody on. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field, and that'll do it. Nobody left for Cincinnati, and our score remains 2-1. Set for the last half of the seventh, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Victor Scott.
Victor Scott the second. Now pitching for
New pitcher for the Reds, Sam Mole.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
That one in there across the letters. Scott gets his lead at first with nobody out. Inside,
ball one.
And 1-1. That one ripped but foul. This one in the air right field, and it falls. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So digging in, Cesar Prieto, 1 for 2. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
You know, these Cards really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. The numbers help tell the story. I mean, they've been sitting fastball, and it's paying off in a big way. So far with 6 hits against that pitch alone.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Well, I think he was waiting on the changeup right there, and he got it. It just drifted too far in on him. I think that pitch is just a little more out over the plate. Probably squares it up, but instead, he's going to have to go take a seat.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Two on, 1 out. And that's fouled off. Lifted in the air, right field. Marte moving under it. He's got it.
I say that about the mental edge because on the mound, it's extremely frustrating to not be able to put hitters away, and that's exactly what we've seen here.
Now the number 2 hitter, Lars Nootbar.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. And what you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
There's a strike at the knees. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Two on, 2 outs. And a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. So the Cards strand a couple. They lead it 2-1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ryan Stanek.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Leading off for Cincinnati, right fielder Noelvi Marte.
Movement in the bullpen for the Cardinals, Matt McLain, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. And a base hit on a line. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. And
He
safe.
made it safe.
It's a stolen base. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
So the tying run at second. Bunting, and it's in the air. Makes the grab to second with the throw, and no chance to get back. It's a double play. Here's the center fielder, TJ Friedl, 1 for 3. That's smacked on a line to center. And that is that. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Reds 1. It's an NL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show.
Now pitching for
Back
Cincinnati.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Connor Phillips.
Oh, he's having an excellent season so far. ERA is under 2. A lot of flexibility coming out of the bullpen.
Leading off.
And next is the designated hitter, Nelson Velazquez. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
Hey!
Here's 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Just missed.
That's inside.
Ground ball, left side. Fires across the diamond. What a pick to save the play and get the first out.
Up next for the Cardinals, third baseman, Nolan Gorman.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Way inside. Out to short, De La Cruz. On to first, and now 2 gone.
Up next for the Cardinals, right fielder,
Jordan Walker getting ready to hit.
No, inside.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. The 1-1 is fouled off. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Through 8 full. The Cardinals on top 2-1. Last chance coming up for the Reds. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Matt Sponson.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Gets the strike. That was the sweeper. Out towards right center field, and it drops in, and that puts the tying run on base.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
That pitch clips the outside corner. That's strike 1.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Here comes the 0-1. Runner takes off. Ground ball right side. The throw to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Next for Cincinnati, first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe. 0 for 3 in this one. Laser to the gap, should score the run. Headed for the plate. He'll score, and they've tied it. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Making a move at second base. Here's the pinch runner for Cincinnati, Spencer Steer. They want his wheels out there after the one-out double. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And it's second. That clips the corner. And the count 1-2. Tap back to the mound. Tosses to first. That was a productive play as the go-ahead run moves up to third.
Up next for Cincinnati, left fielder Will Benson.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Will Benson, the next to hit for the Reds. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a groundout. Into the outfield, base hit. Runner from third in to score. And in the 9th, they take the lead.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Matt Swanson won't go any further, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching.
New arm on the mound for the Cardinals, Riley O'Brien. 25th appearance of the year for him. That's in there. That's strike 2. Action in the St. Louis bullpen. Richard Fitz preparing to come on if needed. And the 0-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
At the plate, Noelvi Marte. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. next offering is fouled back. Swings and misses, struck him out. Inning over, and it could have been worse. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the ninth. It's the Reds 3 and the Cardinals 2. This is Cardinals baseball on the show Midwest. Back here in St. Louis, and now the Cardinals catcher, Pedro Pages. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Emilio Pagan.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. And that one ripped to left. One up, one down.
Man, that's so frustrating. You hit the ball hard. You understand the situation. You want to get on base and try to score that tying run, but no reward right there, and just going to have to sit on it.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. Stays alive. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Cardinals now with just 1 out remaining.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
So they're down to their final out. Thomas Saggese next up for the Cardinals. This one popped up. McLain under it. And he makes the catch. Ball game, and the Reds hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Well, all game this team had to battle with that 10th man, those fans making a lot of noise, but they took the lead in the 9th inning, quieted things down, and were able to get those final 3 outs in the bottom half as well. Just a very well executed ball game.